Travel planning. Have you checked the flight times for tomorrow morning?
Yes. The first flight leaves at 6:45.
Should we book a direct train or change in Lyon?
Let's take the direct one, even if it costs a bit more.
Did you print the boarding passes or save them on your phone?
I saved both passes in the airline app.
How many nights are we staying near the old town?
We are staying 3 nights, from Friday to Monday.
Have you compared the baggage fees for both airlines?
Yes, one checked bag is cheaper with the second airline.
What time should we leave for the airport?
We should leave by 7 to avoid heavy traffic.
Do we need travel insurance for this trip?
I think so, because the tickets are non-refundable.
Which suitcase are you taking for the weekend?
I'm taking the small blue one with wheels.
Can you add the museum tickets to our itinerary?
Sure, I'll put them after lunch on Saturday.
Is our passport valid for at least 6 more months?
Yes. It expires next year, so we are fine.
Getting around. Which bus goes to the central library?
Take bus 12 and get off after the bridge.
Is the subway station within walking distance?
Yes, it is just 2 blocks past the bakery.
Where can we rent bicycles near the river?
There is a bike stand beside the red bridge.
Do I need to tap my card when I leave the tram?
No, you only tap it when you get on.
How long does the express bus take at rush hour?
It usually takes about 35 minutes.
Can you show me the fastest route on the map?
Sure. Follow this green line to the market square.
Is there a taxi rank outside the station?
Yes, it is next to the coffee kiosk.
Why is this street closed to cars today?
There is a street fair with food stalls.
Could we walk through the park instead of taking a bus?
Yes, the path is shorter and much quieter.
Where should we park near the theater?
Use the underground car park behind the hotel.
Hotels. Is breakfast included in the room price?
Yes, breakfast is served downstairs from 7.
Could we have a room facing the garden?
I can offer you one on the 3rd floor.
What time is checkout on Sunday?
Checkout is at 11, but late checkout may be possible.
Can someone fix the air conditioning in room 24?
Maintenance will come up in about 10 minutes.
Where can I leave my luggage after checkout?
You can leave it in the locked storage room.
Does the room have a safe for passports?
Yes, the safe is inside the wardrobe.
Could you send extra towels to our room?
Of course, I will send 2 clean towels now.
Is there a gym available for guests?
Yes, the gym is open all day with your keycard.
Why is there a charge for the minibar?
The system shows that 2 bottles of water were opened.
Can we request a quieter room away from the lift?
Yes, I can move you to the end of the corridor.
Eating out. Could we have a table by the window?
Yes, that table will be ready in 5 minutes.
What do you recommend for someone who likes spicy food?
The chicken curry is spicy, but not too heavy.
Does this soup contain any dairy?
Yes, it is made with cream and butter.
Can we split the bill between 2 cards?
Certainly, I can charge each card half.
Could you bring some tap water, please?
Of course, I will bring a jug with ice.
Is the salmon grilled or fried?
It is grilled and served with lemon potatoes.
Could we order dessert after seeing the menu again?
Sure, I will leave the dessert menu here.
Why is my pasta colder than expected?
I am sorry, I will ask the kitchen to replace it.
Do you have any vegetarian specials today?
Yes, we have stuffed peppers with rice and herbs.
May I take the leftovers home?
Absolutely. I will pack them in a small box.
Grocery shopping. Where can I find fresh basil in this store?
It is in the produce section near the tomatoes.
Are these peaches ripe enough to eat today?
Yes, they feel soft and smell sweet.
Can you weigh these apples for me?
Sure, they are 1 kilo and 200 grams.
Which aisle has olive oil and vinegar?
Aisle 5, right opposite the pasta shelves.
Is this bread baked here every morning?
Yes, the bakery starts baking before 6.
Do you have lactose-free milk in 1-liter cartons?
Yes, it is on the lower shelf by the yogurt.
Why are these eggs in a separate fridge?
They are organic eggs from a local farm.
Can I use this coupon at the self-checkout?
Yes, scan the barcode before you pay.
Could you slice this cheese a little thinner?
No problem. I will adjust the slicer.
Do we need another shopping bag for the bottles?
Yes, the glass bottles are too heavy for one bag.
Work meetings. Can we start with the sales figures on the screen?
Yes, the chart shows a steady increase since March.
Who is taking notes during this meeting?
I am taking notes and will share them afterward.
Could you clarify the deadline for the report?
The final report is due next Thursday at noon.
Should we postpone the decision until everyone is present?
That would be sensible because 2 managers are absent.
Can you share your screen with the budget spreadsheet?
Sure, the spreadsheet should be visible now.
What is the main risk in this proposal?
The main risk is the tight delivery schedule.
Could we move to the next item on the agenda?
Yes, the next item is customer feedback.
How should we follow up after this call?
I will send a summary with action points.
Do we all agree on the revised timeline?
Yes, the new timeline gives us 2 extra weeks.
Can we schedule a shorter update meeting next week?
Yes, 30 minutes on Tuesday should be enough.
Job interviews. What attracted you to this position?
The role combines client contact with data analysis.
Can you describe a challenge you handled at work?
I reorganized a delayed project and met the new deadline.
How do you prioritize tasks on a busy day?
I list urgent tasks first and block time for them.
What software do you use most confidently?
I use spreadsheets and project boards every day.
Why are you leaving your current role?
I am looking for broader responsibilities and international projects.
How would your colleagues describe your working style?
They would probably say I am organized and calm under pressure.
Can you give an example of teamwork?
Last month, I helped 2 teams combine their reports.
What salary range are you considering?
I am considering a range based on the full benefits package.
When would you be available to start?
I could start 2 weeks after receiving an offer.
Do you have any questions about the team?
Yes, I would like to know how the team shares feedback.
Phone calls. Could you speak a little more slowly?
Of course, I will repeat the number clearly.
Can I call you back in 10 minutes?
Yes, I will keep my phone nearby.
Did you receive my voicemail this morning?
Yes, I heard it during my lunch break.
Is this a good time to discuss the contract?
I have 5 minutes before my next appointment.
Could you put me through to customer support?
Certainly. Please hold while I transfer your call.
Why does the line keep cutting out?
The signal is weak inside this building.
Can you text me the address after the call?
Sure, I will send it as soon as we hang up.
May I leave a message for the manager?
Yes, tell me your name and the reason for calling.
Did I dial the wrong extension?
Yes, sales is extension 215.
Could we switch to a video call instead?
Yes, I will send the meeting link now.
Emails and messages. Could you forward the invoice to accounting?
Yes, I will forward it with the receipt attached.
Did you attach the presentation to your email?
Yes, it is attached as a PDF file.
How should I reply to this complaint?
Start politely and offer a clear solution.
Can you mark this message as urgent?
Sure, I will add urgent to the subject line.
Why did the email bounce back?
The address has a missing letter before the domain.
Should I copy the whole team on this update?
Copy only the people involved in the project.
Could you shorten this message before sending it?
Yes, I will remove the repeated details.
Have you checked your spam folder today?
Yes, the confirmation email was there.
Can you send a reminder before the deadline?
I will send a reminder tomorrow morning.
Is this tone too formal for a quick message?
A little? Use a warmer opening sentence.
Doctor appointments. How long have you had this cough?
I have had it for about 8 days.
Does the pain get worse when you walk upstairs?
Yes, my knee hurts more on the stairs.
Have you taken any medicine today?
Only one painkiller after breakfast.
Can you point to where it hurts?
It hurts here, just below my left shoulder.
Are you allergic to any antibiotics?
Yes, I get a rash from penicillin.
When was your last blood test?
It was 6 months ago at this clinic.
Do you feel dizzy when you stand up?
Sometimes, especially in the morning.
Should I avoid exercise for a few days?
Yes, rest the ankle and use ice packs.
Can you write the dosage on the prescription?
Yes, take 1 tablet twice a day.
Do I need a follow-up appointment?
Yes, come back in 2 weeks if symptoms continue.
Pharmacy. Do you have something for a sore throat?
These lozenges can help soothe it.
Should I take this medicine with food?
Yes, take it after meals to protect your stomach.
Is there a cheaper generic version?
Yes, this one has the same active ingredient.
Can I use this cream on a small burn?
Yes, apply a thin layer twice daily.
Where are the travel sickness tablets?
They are on the shelf behind the counter.
Does this cough syrup make you sleepy?
It can, so avoid driving after taking it.
How often should I use these eye drops?
Use 1 drop in each eye every 6 hours.
Can you explain the side effects in simple terms?
You might feel tired or have a dry mouth.
Do I need to keep this medicine in the fridge?
No, store it in a cool, dry place.
Can I refill this prescription today?
Yes, it will be ready in 20 minutes.
Fitness and sports. How often do you train at this gym?
I train here 3 times a week after work.
Could you show me how to adjust this bike seat?
Lift this lever and move the seat higher.
Is this swimming lane for beginners?
Yes, the fast swimmers use the far lane.
Should I stretch before or after running?
Warm up first, then stretch more deeply afterward.
Can we book the tennis court for 6 o'clock?
Yes, court 2 is free at 6.
Why is my ankle sore after the match?
You may have landed awkwardly during the last point.
Do you prefer team sports or individual sports?
I prefer team sports because they keep me motivated.
How heavy are those dumbbells on the mat?
They are 8 kilos each.
Can I join the yoga class without booking?
You can join if there is space on the floor.
What should I drink after a long run?
Drink water and something with electrolytes.
Renting a home. Is the apartment furnished or empty?
It is furnished with a sofa, bed, and dining table.
How much is the security deposit?
The deposit is equal to 1 month's rent.
Are utilities included in the monthly rent?
Water is included, but electricity is separate.
Can we visit the flat on Wednesday evening?
Yes, I can show it at 6:30.
Is there enough sunlight in the living room?
Yes, the large windows face south.
Does the lease allow pets?
Small pets are allowed with written permission.
Where is the nearest laundry room?
It is in the basement next to the bike storage.
Can the landlord repaint the bedroom wall?
Yes, it will be painted before you move in.
How noisy is the street at night?
It is quiet after the shops close at 9.
When could we sign the rental agreement?
We can sign it after the reference checks.
Household repairs. Why is the kitchen tap leaking again?
The washer is worn out and needs replacing.
Can you tighten the loose handle on the door?
Yes, I just need a small screwdriver.
Which wall should we drill for the shelf?
Use the brick wall, not the thin partition.
Do we need to turn off the power first?
Yes, switch off the breaker before touching the socket.
How can we stop the window from rattling?
Add a rubber strip along the frame.
Can you replace the cracked bathroom tile?
Yes, but we need matching tiles from the store.
Why does the washing machine shake so much?
One leg is uneven on the floor.
Should we paint the ceiling before the walls?
Yes, that way drips will not ruin the walls.
Where is the toolbox with the pliers?
It is under the stairs beside the paint cans.
Can we fix the squeaky floorboard ourselves?
Probably, if we screw it down carefully.
Banking. How can I open a savings account?
Bring your ID and proof of address.
Why was my card declined at the supermarket?
There was a temporary hold for security reasons.
Can I raise my daily withdrawal limit?
Yes, you can change it in the banking app.
Did the transfer arrive in my account?
Yes, it appeared this morning with the reference number.
What fee do you charge for international payments?
The fee depends on the currency and amount.
Could you print my last 3 statements?
Certainly, I will print them at the service desk.
How do I report a lost debit card?
Freeze it in the app and call this emergency number.
Is the interest rate fixed for this loan?
Yes, it stays fixed for the first 5 years.
Can I deposit cash at this machine?
Yes, insert the notes without paper clips.
Why is there an unknown charge on my account?
We can dispute it and investigate the merchant.
Shopping for clothes. Do you have this jacket in a smaller size?
Yes, there is one in medium on the rack.
Can I try these trousers on?
Sure, the fitting rooms are at the back.
Does this shirt come in dark green?
Yes, but the dark green shirts are online only.
Is this coat warm enough for winter?
Yes, it has a thick wool lining.
Are these shoes comfortable for walking all day?
They have soft soles and good arch support.
Can you measure my sleeve length?
Yes, hold your arms straight for a moment.
Why is this sweater reduced in price?
It is from last season's collection.
Does this fabric shrink in the wash?
It may shrink slightly if washed in hot water.
Could you remove the security tag at the till?
Yes, I will remove it after payment.
Can you gift wrap this scarf?
Of course, I will use the silver paper.
Returns and complaints. Can I return this blender if I have the receipt?
Yes, returns are accepted within 30 days.
Why was my refund lower than the price I paid?
The delivery fee is not refundable.
Can you replace this cracked phone case?
Yes, choose another case from the same shelf.
I ordered black headphones, but these are white.
Sorry, we will send the correct color today.
How do I file a complaint about late delivery?
Fill in this form with your order number.
Can I exchange these boots for a larger pair?
Yes, bring them back in the original box.
Why is the warranty not covering this repair?
The damage was caused by water, which is excluded.
Could I speak to someone about poor service?
I can call the supervisor to the counter.
Do I need the original packaging for a return?
For electronics, yes, please include all cables.
When will the refund appear on my card?
It usually appears within 5 working days.
Tech support. Why won't my laptop connect to the Wi-Fi?
Restart the router and check the network password.
Can you help me update this app?
Yes. Open the store and tap Update.
How do I back up my photos to the cloud?
Turn on Automatic Backup in the photo settings.
Why is the printer showing a paper jam?
A small sheet is stuck behind the tray.
Can I recover a deleted file from yesterday?
Check the recycle bin before restoring the backup.
Should I install this security update now?
Yes, save your work and install it today.
Why is the screen flickering after the restart?
The display driver may need updating.
Can you pair these headphones with my tablet?
Yes, hold the button until the light flashes.
How much storage space is left on my phone?
You have about 6 gigabytes left.
Why does the video call freeze every few minutes?
Your connection drops when several devices stream at once.
Online safety. How can I create a stronger password?
Use a long phrase with numbers and symbols.
Should I click this link from an unknown sender?
No. Delete the message without opening the link.
Why should I enable two-factor authentication?
It adds a second check when you log in.
Can public Wi-Fi expose my private data?
Yes, avoid banking on unsecured networks.
How do I spot a fake login page?
Check the web address and look for spelling mistakes.
Should I share my location with this app?
Only allow it while you are using the app.
What should I do after a data breach alert?
Change the password and review recent activity.
Can I trust this online seller?
Read the reviews and check the return policy.
Why should I update my browser regularly?
Updates fix security holes and improve protection.
Is it safe to save my card details here?
Only save them on trusted sites with secure payment.
Social plans. Are you free for coffee after work?
Yes, I can meet you at the corner cafe.
Should we invite more people to the picnic?
Yes, there is plenty of space by the lake.
What time should we meet outside the cinema?
Let's meet at 7:15 near the ticket machines.
Can we move dinner to Saturday instead?
Saturday works better for me, too.
Do you mind if I bring a friend?
Not at all. Just send me the final number.
Which restaurant is good for a group of 8?
The Italian place has a large round table.
Should we bring snacks to the game night?
Yes, bring chips and something sweet.
Are we still going for a walk tomorrow?
Yes, unless it rains heavily in the morning.
Can you send me the address of the party?
Sure, it is the Blue House opposite the park.
How should we thank the host afterward?
We can send a message and bring flowers next time.
Events and tickets. Are there any tickets left for tonight's concert?
Only balcony seats are still available.
Where is the entrance for online ticket holders?
Use the side entrance next to the fountain.
What time do the doors open?
The doors open at 7:30.
Can I bring a small backpack inside?
Yes, but security will check it at the gate.
Is the exhibition suitable for children?
Yes, there is an interactive room with lights.
Can we change our seats after booking?
Yes, if seats in the same price range are free.
Where can we collect the wristbands?
Collect them at the white tent near the stage.
Will there be food stalls at the festival?
Yes, there will be food trucks along the main path.
Can I get a discount with my student card?
Yes, show the card when you buy the ticket.
What happens if the outdoor show is canceled?
Tickets will be valid for the new date.
Weather and outdoors. Do we need raincoats for the hike?
Yes, dark clouds are moving over the hills.
How hot will it be at the beach today?
It may reach 30 degrees by midday.
Is the wind strong enough for sailing?
Yes, but the harbor looks quite choppy.
Should we take sunscreen for the picnic?
Definitely, The sun is very strong this afternoon.
Why is the road covered with leaves?
There was a storm during the night.
Can we see the mountains from this viewpoint?
Yes, the sky is clear all the way north.
Will the fog lift before we drive?
It should lift after the sun comes up.
Is the trail muddy after yesterday's rain?
Yes, wear boots with a good grip.
Can we light a fire at this campsite?
No, fires are banned during the dry season.
What should we pack for a cold evening outside?
Pack a fleece jacket and a warm hat.
Emergencies. Where is the nearest emergency exit?
It is down the corridor on the left.
Can you call an ambulance right now?
Yes, I am calling emergency services now.
Is everyone out of the building?
Yes, everyone is waiting by the main gate.
What should I do if I smell gas?
Open the windows and leave without switching lights on.
Can you help me find the first aid kit?
It is in the red box behind reception.
How can we report the stolen backpack?
Go to the police desk near platform 3.
Is this water safe to drink after the flood?
No, use bottled water until officials approve it.
Where should we meet if the alarm goes off?
Meet at the parking area across the street.
Can you stay on the line until help arrives?
Yes, I will stay and keep the phone speaker on.
Do you know where the fire extinguisher is?
It is mounted on the wall near the kitchen door.
News and opinions. What do you think about the new recycling law?
It seems useful, but small shops need support.
Did you read the article about rising rents?
Yes, the chart showed sharp increases downtown.
How reliable is this news source?
It is reliable when it links to original reports.
Why are people protesting in the square?
They want safer bike lanes and cleaner buses.
Do you agree with the mayor's decision?
Partly, but the plan should be explained better.
What caused the delay in the train project?
The report says material costs rose unexpectedly.
Is this headline misleading or just brief?
It is misleading because it leaves out key facts.
How has the heat wave affected local farmers?
Many fields are dry, and crops are smaller.
Should we share this story on social media?
Only after checking it with another source.
What is the main point of the interview?
The main point is that public transport needs investment.
Learning and study. How do you remember new vocabulary?
I write example sentences in a small notebook.
Can we review the grammar before the test?
Yes, let's focus on conditionals and reported speech.
What is the best way to improve listening?
Listen to short podcasts and repeat useful phrases.
Why did you underline that phrase in the text?
It shows a useful way to give an opinion.
Should I speak, even if I make mistakes?
Yes, mistakes help you notice what to improve.
Can you correct my pronunciation of this word?
Yes, stress the second syllable more clearly.
How long should I study each evening?
40 focused minutes are better than 2 tired hours.
Where can I find practice materials for B2?
Use exam websites and graded news articles.
Do flashcards really help with phrasal verbs?
They help if you include a clear situation.
What should I do when I forget a word while speaking?
Describe it with simpler words and keep talking.